Yo, what up? We're back at it. Now, we got Tom MacDonald, Angels. Tom MacDonald, you find yourself in my courtroom once again. I hope you had a happy holiday along with everybody else. Hope you guys had a happy holiday. Yo, remember that show, The Berenstein Bears? If you was a kid, you're around my age. I'm 44. My birthday is Christmas Eve. Yes, bars. Yo, Berenstein Bears, we got the bar scheme bear. We got the court of owls. I'm the judge. You're the jury. Tom MacDonald, it's time for you to take the oath. Do you swear to spit the lyrics, the whole lyrics, and nothing but the lyrics, and kill this beat with your bars? Psh, step into the booth. Your testimony begins now. Let's get it. Bars. Yo, what up, jury members? We got Tom MacDonald, Angels. You know that. We're going to do a psychological breakdown of this song. He's going to release a lot of inner demons. He's going to talk a lot about what he went through. And I'm here to give you the keys to hopefully bring your self-esteem and your awareness up about self-esteem issues, tough, mentally tough, physically tough, and just getting through whatever problems you're going to get through. Without further ado, Tom MacDonald. You know how we do it. Bars, flow, message, crime scene, the video, and since you ain't dissing nobody, involuntary manslaughter. Voluntary, definitely. Not in effect. So we're about to get into it. Tom MacDonald, Angels, let's go.
It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling brave. The feeling of not feeling the pain. I've been on and off the bottle, I put oxys out my nostrils, believe me, you do anything.
I'm going to tell you now, a lot of people are addicted to feeling brave. And how do they do it? Is it with the alcohol? Is it with drugs? Is it being around different people? Some people go to gangs. Some people go to their friends who have that ADAF, I don't give a fuck, ADGAF attitude. They don't care. They don't feel that they're less than. They feel that they're high. They are on emotional high. They want to feel brave. They start fights. And like you said, oxys, alcohol, man, come on. You addicted to feeling brave, some people find it in the wrong places. How do you do that? How do you overcome that? Are you brave already? Do you need those drugs and alcohol? Do you need any type of self-reassurance to get there? No, you really don't. You just got to find out what works for you. Do what you can, control what you can. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, Tom. Tell him.
My nostrils, believe me, you do anything to breathe before you suffocate. I couldn't stop it, staying clean was not an option. I was trying to be myself, but being me was such a problem. I just wanted to be Thomas.
Let me tell you something. When you're around different people, being you is one of the most hardest things about being a person. Why is that? How do you be you? You can hang around other people, and naturally, you're going to take their traits. Like they'll take some of yours. But are you still you? Or are you just adding? What are you subtracting? What are you giving up to try to be you? Or are you being somebody else? To be you is to accept you. All your flaws. All your mistakes. Accept it. Weight gain. Weight loss. Fix them if you don't like them. Personality. Fix it if you don't like it. But be you. Be you. Not them. Be you. You, there's only one of you. And one of you is enough. Because if you're adding in other stuff of other people, then you're you plus them. You're always a plus one. Because what happens is somebody's going to call you on it. They're going to be like, hey, what happened to you? You used to be you, or you're not you, or you're not acting yourself. What is myself? What is that? What is self? Who am I acting like? Man, you used to be fun-loving, da-da, now you just violent, this, that. I noticed ever since you start hanging with so-and-so, you're acting like this. I noticed since you went here and you came back, you're acting like this. We've all been there. I've been there. I've been multiple people growing up until I found me. And once I found me, now here's the key. You got to practice being you. Now, what do I mean? Once you find your level of confidence that people like being around you, people like hanging around you, your level of confidence of being you is speak your mind. Be you. Have fun. Laugh. If you drink, moderation. Be careful with it. If you don't drink, Stay not drinking. It's fine to have social drinks and all that stuff, but how do you do that? You keep being yourself. You don't change it. And if there's things you want to change, take away the negative, add the positive, and you keep being you. It's a job, it's a chore to be you, because you, piece by piece, as you get older, you're going to change a little bit. But you will always find room for growth. Think about that. Be you, not them. Come on.
An option. I was trying to be myself, but being me was such a problem. I just wanted to be Thomas, but Thomas was at the bottom of a hole he dug and getting comfortable inside a coffin. He locked it and swallowed the key, caught up, forgot all his dreams, robbed at a common, became embalmed in a toxic routine. Beer was the escape, but I got stuck escaping. Whiskey was the blanket in the coldest basement.
And people turn to the bottle. How do you turn to that bottle? Whiskey was the blanket. Liquid courage, that feeling you get, that adrenaline rush, that high. But some people drink and they go into a depression, they fall. Some people drink and they go into a high. Some people drink and they stay here. If you drink, be here. But you don't want to go here or here. Never. You got to have balance. If you don't have balance, dude, that blanket ain't going to last. That blanket going to get shredded. It's going to shred you right along with it. It's a disease. Obviously, COVID, people are turning to that bottle for that blanket to get through these tough times, to get through any challenges that they're going through. You got to get out of that. You got to persevere. You know, you got to. Let's go, Tom.
But I got stuck escaping. Whiskey was the blanket in the coldest basement. Way before the fame, I was wasted, freezing, doing anything I could to keep the flame lit. To anyone going through the same, heaven's got enough angels. You need to stay here. And I can't.
Heaven's got enough angels. It's going to take you under. And here's one thing I appreciate, that he censored the S word. There is no cussing, because it's a deep message. The song has a message. It has a plot. Come on.
Make you stay, but sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash the whip and ditch the car. Burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard.
I love this chorus.
Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears, but anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear.
Let me tell you about fear. Fear is man-made. You get through fear. You put yourself in uncomfortable situations on purpose. Not the ones that you struggle with, the uncomfortable situations, as far as, say, you have anxiety. Talking in front of people. Put yourself in front of people and talk. You have anxiety accepting praise. Let the praise come and accept it. You have issues with just being around people in general. Put yourself in those uncomfortable situations that little by little by little, you get better at it. I could speak in front of anybody. I could be in any situation. I could be around anybody and be fine, because I learned to adapt to my environment. Can anybody do it? No. Is it easy? Hell no. It's hard to do, but it is doable. Fear is a natural thing that you have to sit there and get over it. There's so many acronyms, fear, you know, but you must get out of that fear. It doesn't exist. It's something you create. I'm proud of myself that I'm not scared of anything. I don't fear nothing. Will I die? Yeah. How I would die? That's what I fear. My kids are going to grow old. My family's going to be good. What about the time when they won't be good? What about the time when something really happens, something tragic? That's what I fear. Not the when, it's how. Like anybody, how. You know, fear. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. What are you going to do with it? Which one are you going to do? You're going to run or you're going to rise? You got to get out of that fear. It's man-made. Got to construct the obstacle and break down the obstacle, so whatever comes your way, you can handle it. It's not easy, though. It takes practice.
It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling tough. When you get bullied half your life, you feel weak, like you just ain't enough. Then you have a...
Now, I'm going to say this. Growing up, I was bullied. Oh man, you skinny, you this. You know what I did? I hit the weight room. Oh man, you little, you da 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 da. Martial arts. Oh man, you that football. Oh da 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 da. Track. I got into sports. I got into martial arts. I got into self-defense. Now I'm a self-defense trainer. And guess what? That toughness rose up. Mentally, it starts here. Physically, it goes through. But this right here, psh, hey, you can say whatever you can to me. I'll look at you like crazy. But feeling tough. What are you tough from? Think about it. Being a COVID year. People who are tough, oh man, any problems that come, I paid the bills, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this, and that. Now look at them. Like he's saying, like Tom's saying, what do? You chase the bottle, you go down, you get back up. You was the breadwinner. Now you're not. You have bills to pay, repossessions, you got car notes, you got mortgage, you have groceries you got to get, you got kids you got to take care of. That toughness you had mentally here, that you holding the family down, is now here. And that bulliness starts coming back. You start feeling like that kid again that was getting picked on. Your family coming at you, the kids coming. What you gonna do, mom or dad? How you gonna fix it? We ain't got this, we ain't got that. You maybe turn to that alcohol and be like, man, screw this, and you're not so tough. You feel insignificant. You feel real small. Come on.
A couple drinks and you catch a buzz and finally have the courage to defend yourself and throw a punch. And that adrenaline goes straight into your brain and blood. Addicted to the confidence, it's practically the greatest drug. Chasing dragons every night in all the latest clubs. What used to be your favorite thing somehow became a dangerous crutch.
I'm telling you, you chasing that dragon, that adrenaline, that tough. You throw that punch, you coming at them, you doing whatever you can. That bottle done got you here. If that's the type of person you are, you don't have it here no more. Okay, so construct that. What does to you, what does feeling tough feel like? What does it look like? Describe it. Bring it to life. That's why I ask my clients, what does it look like? Describe it for me. Because see, you can't give me are you tough? Yes, no. Oh no. What does it look like? Is it physical? Is it mental? What obstacles are you tough with? What things are you tough about? What about your words? Are you tough with words, or are you not tough when the words come at you? Do you dish it? Can you take it? Or you dish it and you can't take it? Which toughness are you? Describe it. What does it look like to you? Leave it in the comments below. What does it look like to you? Who are you when you're tough? That's a good question. Who are you when you are tough? Who are you when you're not tough? What do you do when you feel not tough? That's another one. Come on, Tom. Bring it.
Chasing dragons every night in all the latest clubs. What used to be your favorite thing somehow became a dangerous crutch. It was what it was. And that's the thing, it can happen to like any of us. I had great parents, tight friends, strong morals, nice threads, good school, good looking, good grades, time spent.
Man, think about that. Think about the people you know. Think about people you know. It could be in your family. You come from the same household. Great everything. One went this way, one went that way, especially if you have siblings. If you both go this way, that's fine. But look at the toughness, like he was talking about. Look at that braveness he was talking about earlier. This person went here, may have joined a gang, may have did the wrong things, in and out of jail. Look for acceptance, to be tough, to be brave. Look at this one. College degree, high school diplomas, awards, accolades at work. But you're looking for acceptance, for validation. You're looking for all that. But maybe they're not tough. You in the gang and all that. Or you was part of the gang, or you did bad things. Maybe you wasn't tough. This one had everything, accomplished all they can. But guess what? That self-esteem and that toughness, pow, 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 you didn't get that award. You didn't get that promotion. You didn't get that job. You bombed the interview. You wasn't as brave as you thought you was going to be in that interview. You wasn't as tough as you thought you were going to be when the questions came. How do you distinguish that? One's looking for validation of toughness. One looking for friends and all that for mental toughness. And at work, you look for the validation of accomplishment and toughness. It don't always come like that. So like I tell people, be you. You can only do so much. You still can be tough overcoming the negative hits you take. It come, but you got to handle it and you keep moving so you do better next time. You get out of the gang and say, hey, I'm tough by myself. I'm cool with y'all, but you know what? I got this. Man, screw it. I didn't get that promotion. All right, I'm going to get on the next run. I'm going to be harder. I'm going to be better. I'm going to get that raise. I'm going to get that promotion, that job, that salary, that whatever. I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to do something. You're going to get it. Toughness comes in all kinds of different ways. It ain't physical. It's here.
Being normal only lasted for a while. One bad choice sparked a downward spiral. I've spent half my life trying to climb out of that hole. Heaven's got angels, we need you at home. And I can't make you stay, but sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash the whip and ditch the car. Burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears, but anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear. It ain't the liquor we're addicted to, it's everything else. The happiness we had, but we forget how it felt.
Man, when's the last time you was happy? What does that look like? What does happiness look like? How do you define your happiness? Was you happy when you was working? Was you happy when you had everything? COVID year, what did you lose? Did you lose some happiness? How you get it back? What does it look like? Did you lose it? Are you trying to get it back? How do you get that back? The alcohol, smoking. Is alcoholism high right now? Yeah. Domestic violence? Yeah. Why? People are unhappy. The situation has changed. You was at the apex. You had it, and then boom, 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 COVID hit and wiped it away. Once again, brave, tough, happiness. All three of them probably got taken away because of a COVID year. Now you got to get that back. Now you got to climb that ladder back up there. But do you get it with brute strength? Do you take it as far as mental toughness? I'm getting it back. I may have to work at a fast food restaurant. I may have to take a lower paying job until the economy straightens up and I have to go back here. You become brave again. You have to be brave to take that lower paying job. You have to be tough to accept that lower paying job, to accept the criticism. Oh man, what happened? You was making $30 an hour. Now you're making $10 an hour. Psh, dude, I got bills to pay. I got food. I got to make it how I make it. There's your toughness right there because you responded like, I'll take it as money. Man, you were so happy. Now you look miserable. You know, ever since, yeah, dude, I'm going through the same thing you're going through. I don't have this anymore. I ain't got this. I ain't got that. But I'm happy that at least I found a job. I'm happy I'm still alive. I'm happy that I'm finding a way. I mean, I take 2 jobs. I was brave enough to accept. I took an L. I was tough enough to admit, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm happy doing it because I'm still providing for my family. You see what I'm saying? Come on. Let's go, Tom.
It ain't the liquor we're addicted to, it's everything else. The happiness we had, but we forget how it felt. We've been drinking with the devil because we're going through hell. Pray to God for a little bit of help. Man, I've been there, I did those things, I drank those drinks, I took those pills, I puked in sinks. And the truth ain't pretty, listen up, this is a tough one. You get saved by your angels or become one. Crash the whip and ditch the car. Burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears, but anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear.
Tom MacDonald, Angels, let it breathe, let it ride. I'm feeling this. This is real talk. Tom MacDonald came with it. Killer Pins, premeditated murder. Tom MacDonald is killing 2020. I know he's been out longer than that, but like I said, I'm just not hearing Tom MacDonald heavy the end of last year into this year because I'm used to him doing the goofy videos. I mean, pointing out the reels, talking his stuff, you know, pointing out the flaws of America and the world and blah, blah, blah. But the last 2 videos, he's putting himself out there like, this is me. This is who I really am. This is the things I've been through in my life. I'm sharing part of me to let you know I'm human too, just like y'all. I'm with it. I'm feeling it. Tom MacDonald, Angels, this McCain, this face famous. You see it. We out.